Hey guys and gals, I'm at the Flower District in downtown Los Angeles, where floriculture and horticulture collide, making this the largest flower district in the nation, and it's open to the public. Today I've gathered everything I need to make an eye-catching, budget-friendly indoor mini garden. Recently I was inspired by my friend Kit Can, designer and owner of a company called Branch of Life. He shared with me what I think is the perfect solution for those of you that don't have a lot of gardening know-how, but want to incorporate a little tiny bit of green space in your everyday living environment. Check it out. For a plant junkie like me, growing in a terrarium like this evokes a whole new fascination with cultivating nature on such a small scale. It's like having your own little science project. And to further that fascination, I'm using Tillandsia, otherwise known as air plant, as the main attraction in this vented glass terrarium. Tillandsia is a member of the bromeliad family, and its most impressive characteristic, other than its avatar-like form, is that it's an epiphyte. It lives without soil. It takes in all of its vital nutrients and water from the air through its leaves. It really only uses its roots to anchor itself in its native environment. Wow, a plant that lives without soil. Well, that makes our job easy. The assembly on this is fun and simple. You want to start with a vented glass container and then add a decorative base in the bottom. It can be any fine material, a sand, a fine litter. I'm using a crushed recycled glass. Just dump it in there. Now remember, don't use soil on this one, plant assassins, you'll kill the plant. And then a few organic bits and pieces to give a very natural setting. Now you see the moss and the lichen and the bark here, those all came from the Flower Mart downtown. However, today I'm going to use some debris that I found in the Los Angeles River Basin, actually to raise awareness for the revitalization of the Los Angeles River. But probably not that so much. All right, this stick looks funky. Let's go ahead and place that in there. Then you want to use some moss to maybe add some color. Don't go overboard with it, just kind of give it a nice foundation there. And a very natural looking piece there. Now we can go ahead and insert the Tillandsia into this arrangement. I'm picking this wispy grass green one because I'm hanging this terrarium with these two, and I think this plant actually complements those two very nicely. So go ahead and place that in there. Looking very nice. Yeah, it's all right. All right, now you want to find a sturdy material so that you can hang your terrarium. I'm picking this jute rope because it's very natural looking. Originally, this was a little thick to go through the loop here, so I unbraided it, which made it a third the thickness, which was perfect. I have some pre-cut here, and you just want to fish it through. And then I'm just going to knot the end of it, double knot it. So that when you pull it through, the knot catches on it. Not bad. All right, now I suppose a fancy alternative to this would be to use something like this beaded, clear beaded wire rope here, which I will say resembles water droplets on a vine, maybe. Let's try it out. There we go. Ah, not too bad. Uh-oh. I can hear hundreds of girls right now saying, yeah, use the wire beaded rope. It looks so cool. And you know what? In a bathroom window, this might look exceptional. Now, I know that Tillandsias are care-forgiving plants, but there's a couple things you need to know about them for optimum success. They need airflow. Remember, that's how a Tillandsia gets all of its nutrients. That's why these vented glass terrariums are perfect. I picked these up at Tommy's Flowerland down at the Los Angeles Flower District for around $5 to $8 depending on the size. In an indoor environment, Tillandsia have a unique watering routine. They actually benefit from being submerged in water entirely for several hours. You can use bottled water or tap water that's been sitting for 12 hours. Or if you really want to spoil them, collected rainwater. Do this once every 2 weeks. It's like bathing a baby. And if you want to be the best plant parent possible, you'll have to take your Tillandsia out of its terrarium, dunk it, let it sit for 12 hours, take it out, shake it off, and reinstall. Now, that's the best watering conditions you can give it. Having said that, they're still very forgiving plants. Indoors, Tillandsia can hang next to a window, but be careful about letting them get too much direct sun. It can actually burn their leaves, especially during the summer. I'm hanging them here in a south-facing window, where right outside there are deciduous trees that will leaf out and provide filtered sunlight for this area. Not to mention, I thought my Tillandsia would benefit from the nutritional air coming up from my garbage can and the occasional fermenting fruit to the right. Exotic, interesting, fun, simple. I still have a lot of curiosity about my newfound epiphyte friend, which is why we are going on a field trip to the largest and oldest Tillandsia growing operation in the nation. And I have the honor of speaking with the Tillandsia master himself, Mr. Paul Isley. I'm so freaking excited I could really use some air. Plant. Thank you for watching Urban Dirt. We'll see you in the mud.